All right. We do have Sax and Caio are here. Hello, hello. How are you guys? And we are basically picking off where we left off yesterday. And before we start, I don't know if we have enough people to get started. Let me see. Yeah, we have 8 viewers. I'm good with that. Um, Before we start, I just wanted to say that not for us here in Brazil, but next week is um, Thanksgiving, right, in US, and I've been thinking that I am super thankful. First of all, for where the community is in Brazil, I think this is the best time that I had in the Brazilian community. And more than that, Gondo, I would just like to say that I really appreciate what you're doing and wanted to congratulate you for the Sagittarius success. And more than that, just to say that I'm thankful that you're part of this community. I think you were key for the transformation that we're seeing on the Brazilian community. So thank you for all that you do, and thank you for doing this with me. I really appreciate that.
Thanks, man. Well, since we are in this period, right?
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit later about the Sagittarius situation and all, and I am also deeply thankful for what this community has brought me and the opportunities that it gave me. Right? Weren't for this community, I wouldn't be able to live so many things that I was. So yeah, thank you guys so much for this, and especially the Brazilian community. The Brazilian community, especially our server, right, has been an endless source of motivation,
Yeah,
really.
and good people. Like we're so
Yeah,
lucky with the people we have there.
and you can't get wrong there. Everyone's always very happy,
It is.
and
It's true.
you can share problems, you can share experiences, and people will understand. People will be there with you. So it's been awesome, man. It's been an awesome ride, and today was
Was the
the
cherry on top
the
of everything.
oh yeah. Today
I
was
agree.
by far in my 7 8 years of community. Today was by far the pinnacle
Hey Jay,
of
it's
it.
not gone. And welcome, by the way. Absolutely not. At least not that I'm aware of. Yeah, no, it's there.
No, sir, it's there.
It always been there. Oh, and I just took your face off. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah.
There we
So
go.
let's dive right into it. What's the next step here, Gondo?
Well, as I remembered from yesterday, we did finish the grounding, right? So we did the grounding on the MCU, the grounding on the crystal,
Correct.
and the ground signal is pretty much figured out.
Agreed.
The only thing that we left, sorry guys, the only thing that we left MCU wise was the reset circuit,
Oh, true.
right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The thing is, the reset circuit is not at all that important. You
I
can
do agree.
wire it pretty much in any way you want, that it's gonna work just fine.
Okay.
So we can just leave it. If anyone wants to route it, like right now in this stage, you can. If you want to leave it for later, because the reset circuit, there is, you have to place it somewhere that the reset button is like accessible to the user. So that's entirely up to the designer. The body of work right now is basically placing the diodes
Right.
of the switch matrix and routing those.
Cool.
That's pretty much the most that's left for now. Yep.
All right. So should we start with that? What's your
We should.
advice on how to do that?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm trying to route like the differential pair here, and it's not letting me. I wonder why. The thing is, oh, I see why. The the diodes, you have as many diodes as switches, right? So those are many. So what I like to do about diodes is figuring out a pattern and repeating that pattern all over the
Okay.
PCB, right?
Yes.
For instance,
When you say a pattern, you're saying putting everything to the right of the switch, to the left of the switch, something like that.
yep,
Got
like
it.
that. So for instance, let me get one here, and I have to
Do you
flip
want to
this.
share your screen?
Oh yeah, let me do that.
Do that. There you go.
Okay, so I have diode D1 here, which is for the first switch, right?
Yes.
No, it's not.
It isn't? No, because...
It's this guy here,
Ah,
right?
okay. Yes.
So what would a pattern be? A pattern would be something like this. This guy here, and then for this switch here, we place it right here. And let's say for this guy here, we place it right here.
Okay,
And then we wire them like this.
Okay, let me try to repeat what you're doing.
And then we keep on repeating this pattern all over the PCB, and that's it.
Okay.
That's the idea of it.
And then, okay, let me... Can I show you?
There are some better ways to do this, okay? The way that I particularly do it is we use some, good old trickerinos. So if you could, if you can, you do this. First of all, you place your grid on a switch. I don't know exactly what's the button for this, but the hotkey in my keyboard is S. You press S and you click and you set the grid origin for, this switch, for instance, right? Then what you do is you set your grid to be a fraction of the keyboard unit.
Okay.
So here, in my case, it's set to be, let's see, it's set to be 1/32 of that unit. The exact fraction is yours, but the idea here is that you have fractions of a unit, so you just use this grid to place all of them, right? So this one, you can place it here, and then with this in grid, you can place this diode here, this diode here, and then it becomes easier to place all of them. It becomes much more repeatable, the places that you place them.
Yeah,
right?
I must say that I almost followed. Let me share my screen. Help me out here. So here's what I did. I placed the first diode here. I tried to do the same orientation that you did with row up and column down. Not column down, the row up, and I don't know what that is. This is, I know it's not column. And then I went to the center of the switch and I pressed S. And I followed all the way to there. But after that, I lost it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the grid.
So the idea here is that this pattern is going to be repeated every unit, right?
Yes.
Every unit space. So you set your grid to be a fraction of the unit, generally an eighth or a fourth of that fraction. So what you do is you go to edit user grid, and then you go to user defined grid. The size, well, 1 unit in metric units is 19.05, right? So I use, let's say, an eighth of that. So you type 19.05/8, and KiCad already does the
okay. So I was opening that. So 19.05 divided by what? Sorry.
8. Let's see, 8.
All right. 19.05
and then for Y
divided by 8. 2.38125. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. Then I click OK. And then let's say I want to get diode 2, D2. By the way, is there an easy way to find it? Just go to the schematic, right?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just go to the schematic and click, and it pops on the PCB. That's the best way to do it.
Got it. So and then move it. All right. Let's put it where it belongs. And I also saw that you started doing some routing. So I put it right here. Then I rotate it the same way, and I put it like...
Yeah. You have to change to the grid. You're using a 5 minutes grid right now.
Good. Yeah, I felt that was a little bit weird. So let me go back to diode number 2 that I already lost, I think. So I'll have to go back. Yeah. To here, click the diode, come back, and then now start moving it. Let's go there. And right here, rotate, rotate, rotate. 1 to the right. Yeah, this is... I think I did something wrong, Gondo, potentially. Look, it's not falling where I expected it to fall.
Oh, you have to divide your grid by 2. See, it's 2 cores.
Right. So let's do that. Edit user
You
grid.
can just type /2 and it divides it by 2.
There we go. And I lost D2 again because I'm stupid. So come back.
Now you should be able to do it.
Oh my god, hold on. All right, so let's move it there. Okay, now it seems like it's on the right place. Okay, should I keep going or should I start routing?
Yeah, well, we did something weird. If you can see my screen here, what happens is that in this case, the diodes will be connected. Like you have these long traces here, right? So the smart way to do it in this case would be to place diodes on the left side.
Okay.
Right? And because then you would have shorter traces like this. So that's the best way to do it. Now, for this switch here, which is, I don't know, escape maybe, you can place the diode here, yeah, but honestly, I don't like doing this because when you have components way too near the edge, it's too easy to they are too easily broken.
I agree.
You know, so it's better to have them inwards the PCB to make them not snap during shipping, happens a lot, or something like that. Just avoid. It's gonna work the same, but just avoid to make it easy, and that's it. And then you just keep doing this over and over and over. This is kind of mechanical. This part of the thing is kind of boring. It is.
And do you place one and route it, and then place another and route it? Is that how you do it?
It's just the pattern will be the same, right? So it's just your preference. But what I like to do is placing the diodes and then routing. It seems like better to me.
Okay,
but
can you take a look at my screen? I think I did something wrong because
yep.
It seems like on my case the diode wants to be routed to the first pin, not the second like yours.
That's because well, first of all, I think you have to flip it.
Got it. That's probably what it is. And why is it not flipping? There we go.
Because you're still routing. Press escape.
Yeah, I did. Now it's working.
There you go. Awesome.
So let me get the diode, flip it over, and now, yeah, row is it on the top? I don't think so. Hold on. Take a look at my screen if you can, Gondo. I'm still doing something wrong.
Seeing it. Well, then you've chosen the wrong diode, my friend. That's probably it.
Yeah, it's probably what it is.
Well, that's because you're trying to route the column. That's not the column, though. That's the other pad. That's pad 2.
True.
That's why.
Okay, so so I have this. Hold on. I need to rotate it up, and then it will, I think, make sense. Yep, it does. And then you route row with row, like from here to here, and then this guy will go to here. Is that how it's supposed to be?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. So let's continue.
And then you just keep repeating that pattern all over the place. Remember that you have to flip the switches. There are switches in your design that are not flipped.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a look at that right now because I didn't know. Hold on. Let me flip this guy over. So let's see. What is the correct?
Q, W, and E are not flipped.
Got it.
The switch is like.
Let me delete the traces then, because then this is gonna. How do you delete the whole thing? It's U, right? U and then delete.
Yeah, you select it.
Click here, U, delete. All right, let's flip this guy, and then rotate like that. Flip, rotate, flip, rotate. F and R for flip. F for flip. R to rotate twice, and then I think we're good to go now. All right, so let me route again. You see, I wouldn't have noticed that. So now what's the deal? Oh, this guy. Yeah.
The other pin.
Mm-hmm. And that's the whole reason why we're placing it on the left-hand side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this guy needs to be flipped. Flipped. And then
Let's
route.
see chat.
Show us the beautiful
Show us the
Gondo
beautiful
face.
Gondo
Oh, you need to
face.
stop sharing, Gondo. There we go. Sorry about
There
that,
you go.
guys. Yeah, I wouldn't like to miss it either. There we go. So we have rows connected. Let's go to diode 4. It's going to be a long journey. Move. Flip, rotate. Rotate. There. X to route starts here. Oh, hold on. Move it down 1. X to route, start here. Hit control so we have a straight line. Oops, and I pressed the wrong key. There we go. And then X to route from here to there. Yeah, I think something's wrong. Yeah, it's not flipped.
You didn't flip the diode.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure this is very stupid to watch me do this so wrong. It feels very stupid to me.
I mean, it takes a while to get used to the UI and that kind of thing. It's just completely normal.
It does. All right, let's find the rest of those diodes. So now we go back here, diode 5. Go back there. I'm almost bringing the schematic to my other screen so I can do this simultaneously. Let's see if I can. Let's see.
And that's pretty much it. And now we have to repeat that pattern all over the PCB.
Mm-hmm.
And yep.
I don't think there's that's very exciting, but I think that's what we need to do.
Now that's quite mechanical. That's the kind of the boring part of the design is doing the repeating the pattern all over. But I guess it is what it is.
Now, X to route from here. Oh, it's not flipped as per usual. So now X here. Hit control so I get a straight line. Route here from there. That's D5. Let's go to D6. I'm clicking on my other screen, so it's going to be better. Move. And I messed up. D6. Let's go here. M to move. Place it there. Rotate. It's already flipped. So now rotate, rotate. Is it flipped? Yes. So X. No, it's not flipped. I did it wrong again. X. All right, 6, 7.
Sucks.
It sucks, but it sucks more because I'm not used to the tool. So I am making a lot of newbie mistakes. this is not flipped. And how do I know if it's flipped or not? Is there an easy way?
The pads, when the pads are red, that's because it's on the front copper, and when they are green, that's because they are
Got
on the
it.
back copper, which is where they should be.
Cool. Yeah, I'll pay
You
attention.
see there, D7 is red, and then we flip it, it becomes green.
Yep, absolutely. That makes sense. Okay, 7. Let's go to the 8. Move it. T8.
Have a good stream. Just came in to say hi. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining
Hey,
us.
Amit, how are you? Sorry for not paying a lot of attention to chat. This thing is really hard. Take a look here, Gondo. For D8.
Yeah, that one sucks. That one, you don't have any options besides putting that one on the right.
Okay. How do I work my way around to connect the two diodes here?
Not now. Let's leave that for later.
Okay, cool. Good
We'll
to know.
have to make some vias around and that kind of stuff.
Cool. Oops. All right, so that's done. Let's get 9. Let's move this guy. X2 route. I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. I need to move it to the left side. There we go. Let me see something. All the diodes are down here, right? Maybe I can move them all up to make it a little faster. All right, D10. D11. You know what? I'm gonna move this chunk as well to the top. D10. D11.
Wish I could stay longer. Been traveling the last 2 months and I haven't been able to catch any streams. Finally be home tonight. That's awesome, man.
Oh, that looks exciting. Where have you been, if you don't mind sharing?
Working, probably?
Yeah, was it work? Was it leisure? Which one are we on? 12. Man, I move so slow. I'm ashamed of myself. I bet you're finished already. $13. And then 14. Okay, 15. I'm gonna start with 43, which is right below this one. So 43 should be this guy here, and it is.
Am I a mod in our channel? Because I feel I should be a mod in our channel. Oh, I am. Hold on.
You are? Okay.
Because there's bot again.
Oh yeah.
Those bots, man.
I don't know where they come from. So D43. All right, let's just route this thing here.
What's the bot name?
Moved across the state myself. Helped a friend move across cross country literally the day after from California to Florida. Oh my God. Florida is a very nice place, but the trip from California to Florida,
Find the bot.
holy crap. Yeah. I drove once from South Florida to Georgia, and that took like 14 hours. Imagine that trip. How many days? Third time I've made that trip. Wow. You must be a very awesome friend. Gondo, here, one piece of advice. Is
What's
it?
that?
No, I don't think I'll need it because I can do a straight line. Hold on. Yeah, let me just move this guy down. I think I got it. I was worried about going too close to the hole for the switch, but I think if I use control here, I can have a straight line, and this distance is safe enough, right?
Okay.
Is it? Is it good?
Looks good to me.
All right.
Perfect.
I'll keep going then. You just delete this trace here. And it seems like my grid now doesn't allow me to go there. Let me move temporarily to a finer green one.
By the way, this is switches only. If you have LEDs, then you have to place
yeah.
the LEDs and the LED resistors too.
True. Yeah, for the sake of simplicity, we don't need it here. Right? Or do
And
you want
it's
to do
just the
that later?
same job. You find a pattern and you keep on with that particular pattern. Sucks, but it is what it is.
Okay, 38, 36.
Mhm.
Here, rotate. X. X. 34. I think I'm finally getting the hang of it.
It's
All right, Derbs, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day, my friend.
Thank you, my dude. Have a nice trip back home.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we have another one that I will probably
And
need vias
another one.
that we skip, right?
Yeah, just skip that one, and
What
we'll
about
do it
this guy?
later. We'll have to get some vias out, that kind of thing.
This guy, should I put it up on the top or do I fit it
Yeah,
here?
what I did was I put it on the top.
Okay.
We can solve this easily with
Mm-hmm.
vias. You can just not place it at all and solve it later too. Also an option.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here somewhere, and then at least it's easier to move later. I'll do that. Let's move this guy. Then D30, we go back to our original placement. I think it's a little bit down like that. One second, I got a message. Yeah, this we can't route it right now, so let's go straight to 27. If you need to take that, go ahead.
Okay, my food has arrived. I'll be back.
All right, do you wanna stop here and eat?
No, absolutely. I just need to grab whatever it is we are delivering, and we'll be back in like a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Not too much. Hold on.
All right, I'll keep going here. 27, 25. D25, now D23. Don't fall asleep if you're watching this. I know it must be a pain, but as Gondo said, this is like a super mechanical, repetitive thing. Impatient Uber Eats, yes, it looks like. 23. Before that, we have 20. Man, I can't imagine having this working and then order a proto. For this will be like a teenage dream coming true. Um, 20, then 18. Move. Uh, 18 and then 15 is the last one off. This column or this row. And then we're gonna follow Gondo's advice and not put it on the edge of the board. So here we go. All right, another row is complete. Let's start the following one. Same thing, we're gonna put it on this side here. Yeah, we need to move it a little further down. 19, 21st. Do you guys want me to lower the background music so you can listen to Gondo's whistle? Man, we were appreciating your whistle's ability.
Oh yeah, where?
I was. I don't know about the rest. And here I am, man. I am still on, hopefully the last row, or almost the last row.
Happens, dude. It's just until you get the hang of it.
Yeah, I'm getting slightly better, but not a lot better. What's wrong here? Why don't you like that pad? Do we need to flip it? Maybe. No. What's okay? I'm doing something wrong here. Let's see. D20. Yeah, I have the wrong diode. This is D29.
Yeah.
D26. I don't know. Let me move this outside of here because that's completely wrong.
Is there an American or English equivalent for panettone?
Not that I know of. They do sell panettone in US, but I don't think there is a different term for that. No. Does anyone know in chat? Do you guys know what a panettone is or a panettone? I don't even know if that's the correct.
Pantone sounds like the color code.
Pantone. Yeah. It does, man.
I got a gift panettone from my buy. I got.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, guys. Today's a party day, so I got 5 liters of beer and 6 Subway.
Yeah. The whole
Six
reason Gondo
Subway.
is sober right now is because of this stream. Otherwise, he would
It's
be...
because of this stream. Weren't for the stream, I would be completely shit faced right now.
I don't know if I'm
So,
sorry or if I'm happy for the stream now.
So they gave me a free panettone.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, I spent quite a lot of money on that whole thing. So yeah.
So I'm thinking of putting this one at the bottom here, because at the top it's a little crowded. What do you think? I think it will be worse because it will be harder to route. Let me see if I can find a sweet spot for it up here. Is it okay if it's not perfectly centered?
Oh, I mean, it's okay. It's just. I mean, the way that they are, if they're perfectly centered, does not really matter. If you want to put them like straight centered, your prerogative.
But can
it doesn't need to be like that. No.
Do I need? Is it okay if I put it down here, for instance? And once again, I have the wrong diode. That's weird. What I really wanted was which one? Which switch is this? What am I doing? Yeah, I was at the wrong place. I need 26 actually. All right. So now we're talking. This is the one I need. Wait. Yeah, I think I had it only on the wrong place. Yeah, 26. Right there. We don't even have that problem here. So I was definitely doing something wrong. The thing is, I'm terrible with like manual stuff like this. When I have something manual to do at work, I usually automate it. That's how much I hate doing
Get an
manual
employee
stuff.
to do it, man. You're the fucking boss. Sam Belk's following.
Thank you so much, Sam Belk, and sorry again for neglecting chat. It's really hard to do both things. I swear I'm gonna finish this soon. And this is because this PCB is just a 50%, right, Gondo? Imagine if it was Austin PCB, for instance.
Yeah. Imagine more diodes and 3 times the job because you have the diodes, the LEDs, and the resistors for the LEDs.
Oh, crap, no. I would...
I can show you one.
Yeah, please do. While I find
Let
my
me
way
show
around this.
Austin.
Yeah, I'll share your screen. Hold on. You share your screen, and it will be automatically shared on stream.
Okay, should be shared.
Yep. we can see it.
Okay, yeah. So this is awesome.
Holy
It's called
crap.
mess.
No, you're wrong, man. That's a Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure that's a Christmas tree.
Given this one has the RGBs, but yeah, that's the whole. Because like, so here is the LED, here is the diode, and here's the resistor. So each switch has 3 components on it, basically. So yeah, it becomes a crap fest once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
Kiwi Kwang, hello, my friend. How are you doing? What's up?
Hey, Kiwi Gang, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Gondo, for this one here, for 33 over here, where would you put it?
I can't see your screen, my friend. I'm sorry.
You can't? Oh, hold on.
I can't.
Yeah, stop sharing if you can, so we can also
Okay.
see your face again. Sorry,
Done.
it is. Where would you put it? Like, oh, I can put it up here, maybe.
Honestly, anywhere. Yeah, that's awesome. Avoid putting it too close to the pads because the user will have to solder those pads. And if the diode is too close, you might burn the diode or something like that.
Is this too close, you think?
I think, yeah, you could put it a little bit to the left.
Oh, here?
To
Like
the
that?
left there. To avoid that.
Okay, got it.
Awesome. There you go. Yep.
All right, thank you. 34.
That's a building plan, I guess. Yes, it is.
This one here is 35. 35.
These are the design files for a rocket ship.
Skynet.
Let me get that sharp 50.
35, then 37.
What form factor is this PCB for? This is a 45%, a 40%
50.
keeps?
50.
50%. Yep.
50. Yeah, it's equivalent of the, let's say, the Equinox, for instance.
Oh, it's called the Shark 50, right?
Yeah, it
figured.
does. Okay, this is 37, so now it's 39. We're almost finished here, so you guys will be relieved from such a newbie placing components on a PCB. So, hold on.
I just arrived and we are speaking about pentones. What a moment. Yep.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Exactly.
Fun fact, panettones is one of my favorite sweets ever. I love panettone.
It's awesome, isn't it? They're amazing.
Oh my god. I mean chocotone. I hate the fruit one.
You know, I love the normal panettone
You do?
with the
I hate it.
crystallized fruits.
Not for me, my friend.
Out of context, are you guys building a serial production PCB or is it only one piece? This isn't supposed to be a group buy or anything. This is just one that we are doing to, you know,
Learn.
help people building their PCBs and designing it and that kind of thing. It is open sourced. I don't know if it already is or it's gonna be.
It is.
It is, yeah. So it's already open sourced and anyone can download it. But the idea is that people will get those series and follow it and use it to design their own PCBs.
True, yeah. The whole reason we're doing this is to share this knowledge in form of so far of a 5 episode series, so people can later on watch it and learn by themselves how to do their own PCBs, hopefully. All right, 44 is done. Now we're arriving to the last row, which is comprised of like 5 or so switches. So it's really close. Final stretch.
Well, eventually, I think we are going to prototype it. The idea is that we live stream everything from ordering parts to soldering it to building it. As far as I know, Shark Tutu already has a case designed for it. So the idea is that we go from scratch to finished PCB with firmware and that kind of thing, so that we, get the complete design cycle.
That's the idea for sure.
I gotta come back for those streams then. Yeah, they are on Mr. Keep's YouTube channel. You can see episodes 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and 5 after we finish this one.
Sure can. There we go. Let's go to the space bar. And I'm sure the space bar is also going to be an issue.
I thought PCBs were kind of printed. They are. That's the name, printed circuit board. But that's the fabrication process, right? The design process is a little bit more intricate than that. But fabrication-wise, they are literally printed.
All right, last diode, my friend.
Oof, that's awesome.
I can't freaking believe it. We did it. All right. Do you want to talk us through the next step?
Awesome. So,
so the diodes,
all the diodes are done. Now, the only thing that's left for us to do is that weird part there where there are the differential USBs, right? So, let me share my screen here.
Yes, please do.
Idea of it. So remember that we have that resource, which is vias, right? Which allows us to transport a trace to the other side of the PCB. So the idea here is this: we can't route it to this side here, right?
Yes.
So what we can do, however, is this.
Stitch.
Then we via it to the other side, and then we get back to the back copper again.
Okay.
Right.
Let me do that
so
here.
That's pretty much all that we are going to do with all of the other traces.
So we do X, and then we go to the place where we want to place a via. Press V.
We do X. Well, you could press V, and then it's going to place a via for you. Then you do this. Hold on. Now there is a little bit of a problem that 5 volts is too near here. So, and it's not allowing us to place a via. So what I'll do is I'll do this here. So this, then we press V, then you go to the other side, and then we get back to the front copper.
Can you take a look at my screen real quick?
Let me stop this.
So take a look at what I did. I got this pad here, got a via right here. I had to go up because I couldn't go this way. It wouldn't allow me. Maybe I did it wrong. Let me undo.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, same thing.
Is it okay that I'm going near this hole here? Is that it's on the other, yeah. Is it a concern?
No, it's not a concern. The only concern that I would have would be something like people could route this under the connector, like this. Let me show you. Let me share the screen again. So at a first glance, you could do this, right?
Yeah, here. We could. So we don't need a via.
Well, theoretically, you could do this, but that's not a good idea. The problem here being that the connector is metal, right? It has a metal body, and the connector is pressed against the PCB, and the only thing separating the connector itself from the PCB copper would be the solder mask. And I don't like to trust solder mask as an insulator.
Okay.
Because I have
Hey,
had
Victor, thank you for the
problems.
tier 1, my friend.
Oh, he subscribed. Awesome. So the problem is that you can trust solder mask as an insulator, and what might happen is that if the solder mask somehow fails to insulate those two signals, that the trace will short circuit with the connector body, and that become a problem, right?
Yes.
So it's never a good idea to place traces under the connector. That's something that you should avoid at almost total cost.
Okay. So if I do the way I'm doing here, can you see my screen?
Let me stop sharing here. Yes, I can.
So the difference between mine and yours is because my 5 volts is going this way. Yours was going this way. So you were able to run your trace cleanly here, right? Through the via. But in my case, I couldn't because I have this freaking 5 volts here. So I got the via started here. I could have gone all the way through here and maybe do something else. But then I went up. But is this wire here going facing the connector or behind the connector?
No, it's not. It's on the other side.
It's on the other side. That's what I wanted to ask.
So it's not safe. Under the connector. So it's perfect.
All right.
No problem at all.
All right. So now we need to do the same.
What's that?
I was going to say, now we need to do the same thing for the other ones, right?
Yeah, you just do the same thing for the other ones. Now, we can do this for the third row. So let's.
Yeah, I have a problem here. I don't know if you can still see my screen, but this guy needs to go there, and there is this trace in between. Do I stitch here, go here, and then there?
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that. Sure.
Okay. So like something like this, and then place a via right here. Whoops. Then do something like this, another via. And then from here to there. Is this good enough?
It's perfect, dude.
Okay. I'll try to keep doing this. This is like fun. All right, so now we need to go from here to, let's see, to where? From here to there. So I'm gonna actually route it backwards. So let's see. X starts here. So we'll probably need a via here, but we have another problem on the other side. So I need to find, I need to find a place here. I'm gonna put a via right here. Then I'm gonna route maybe all the way to here. Okay. Just redo this last piece here. Okay. All right, so we have this here. What else do we need this guy? So I'm gonna try to see. I need to go from here to there. So let me see. I need to go past, then have a via here. I think this is a better idea.
So Dr. Boint says, these tutorials have been helpful for sure. For me, now that I'm now designing on board, it allowed me to have a better understanding about some topics. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Salis is following. Hey, Mr. Kibbs and Mr. BK. Thank you so much.
Mr. BK.
Yes, we are doing a PCB.
Quick question.
What's that?
You said no 90 degrees, right? I have a 90 degrees. I should not
avoid.
do that.
Yeah, please avoid those. You are having some problems because you are having too coarse a grid. If you get a finer grid, you might have a better time doing all that.
Thank you For sure. You said 5 mils is a good one, right?
Yeah, I generally use 5-10 mils. It is a good one to start.
That is a great, great advice. Thank you. Is it okay if I go like to the side of that thing up there? The other pad? Like I have there?
Sure, perfect.
Okay.
No problems at all.
Okay. I know this doesn't look super professional, but this is as far as I could go. Okay. So now we took care of that row. Did we do the same thing for the other side? No. So I need to go from here to here. Let me start with that. Let's see what I can do here. So I'm gonna start here. And then I think I need to cross. Oh, in this case, I don't have the red. I don't have the 5 volts to worry about. So I could potentially stitch down here. Let's go here, put a via here. Why is it doing that? Like here. And go from there to here. Then have another via here. And then go up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's do the final row. Okay. So let's see what's the challenge here. We need to, okay. So how we do it with the MCU on the way. Let's see.
You can route it under. You see that you have space under the MCU there?
Yeah, so put a via here. Around here. Let's see.
No. You mean under, really under, on the south. Like you go
Ah,
and
yeah. You're right.
You're
You're right. You don't even need a via, right?
Nope.
There. Good. So are we done with the routing?
Pretty much.
I mean, with the switch routing. I know we need to route it to the MCU now, right?
Yeah, we need to route the columns now, but the columns
yes.
are very easy. The columns are very easy. Because if you take a look, you can route the columns on the front copper.
Like,
and that's pretty much it.
On the front copper. So I route it like that or where?
Yeah, you're on the back copper. See b.cu. You change layers to front copper.
Ah, okay. Oh, you can do that. Okay, so you don't have any conflicts then. I see.
No, you don't, because since the switches are through hole,
it doesn't matter
or whatever. You can just route them away.
That's so cool. So just like that, right?
Yep, and you just keep on doing that.
So let's see. This is row 3. Let's do call 3. I'm sorry. Call 1, call 2. Let's do call 2. So from here to here, from here to here. For call 3, same thing. From here to there. From there to here. From there down to here. And from here, we're done. Yeah, this is super easy. This is the easiest part for sure. Yep. Column 4. From here to there. From there to there. Column 5. There. Did I finish that? And from here to there. Here. That's it. Column 6. There. There. I think if I have less zoom, it may be even easier. Here. 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 To there. To there. 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 And we have something on the last row as well. So here, to there, there, to there. This guy to there, this to there, and this to there. And this column here is isolated, right? Column 14.
Yeah, we have a column that has only one switch. There are ways we can deal with that. Why? Because what happens is that switch will occupy a
one
whole
pin
of the MCU.
Right.
Right.
You could make it belong to the same same column as
Yeah,
before, right?
that's not a problem, but there are ways we can make it, you know,
More efficient.
better to do.
But for this
Right.
case, since we have, I think we have plenty of pins, that wouldn't be an
Oh
issue.
yeah,
Hmm.
no, it's perfect.
Okay.
It's perfect.
All right, I'm pretty proud of where we are so far. So what's
Awesome.
next?
Well, now the only thing that we have to do is finish. Is just place the stuff that we left, which is the reset circuitry,
Mm-hmm.
and a couple of components. But those you can place them pretty much anywhere, anyhow, and they are going to work. So the first one that I recommend that we do is R4.
R4.
R4 is a pin that controls the boot mode of the MCU.
So let me bring the schematics over again. Hold on. So we can take a look at what that is. So you said C4, right? R4.
R4.
R4. Is that a way I can easily find a component here?
Control F.
R4. There it is. So this is a 1K resistor.
Yeah.
Is this
what
a
happens
pull
with
up?
this resistor here? Then again,
Pull
is that
down.
it controls the boot mode of the MCU basically, right?
Right.
And what happens is that it's directly connected to a pin, specifically pin 33,
Yes.
which in our design is on the bottom left, which is super easy to route.
Cool.
Um,
So I'm gonna click it here, and it's probably gonna be highlighted on the. If we go back to the, yep, here it is. So let's do that. Bottom left, you said, right?
yep.
Bottom left, 33. Yeah, pretty easy. It's right here. So we could potentially put it right here. Is that it?
Yeah, I placed it a little bit differently
Where did you put it?
just to make it easier. Let me show you.
Okay.
So this is where I placed it.
Oh, I think mine. Let me see my screen again real quick. Okay, I think I can place it there. Yes.
See?
No, I have a trace in the middle. Can you see my screen? I could redo that trace easily.
What is the trace? Oh, it's
Oh,
the
that's
row trace,
yeah.
right? Yeah, you can elongate it to the other, more to the side.
Let me delete this real quick. And then we can, even this guy. Let me move this. Oops. So you have it around here, is that correct? Is that how you did it?
Kind of, but your resistor is way too close to the MCU, dude.
Oh yeah. Even the footprint says that I can't put it there. Hold on, let me undo
Way too
this.
close.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, probably. But now we're very to the edge of the PCB.
Yeah, rotate it. Try rotating it.
Put it like that.
Yep,
Okay, then route this guy there.
that's
And
perfect.
can I route it there?
Yep.
Okay, let me take care of this route here real quick again. And let's redo this route. Cool. All right, what's next?
Next is C6. Now, C6 will give us a little bit of trouble. Nothing major, just a little bit of trouble.
So C6 is on pin 6.
Exactly.
Let me go back. C6, where are you? Did I not click it? I think I didn't. All right, C6 is right here. Let's move it over. So pin 6, I think, is on the top, right? Yeah, it is.
On the top. Yep.
So I can kind of put it, I don't know, here. Would that be terrible?
That would be too close. That particular dude, you can put. You don't need to put super uber duper close to the MCU. You can put it a little bit away to give it space. Yeah, that's perfect. I particularly will have to do a little bit of rerouting, but that's not too shabby.
Um, yeah, I think that works. Good. Yeah, mine I think works like this. I don't think it's a problem the way it is. Unless I also, yeah, hold on. All right, let me save this. Oh, let me share your screen to show everybody what you're doing. And thank you for the follow, Lost Pub, as well. I missed that. I don't know why our notifications are not working today.
Here.
So the diodes, LDs, and all sort of components on the exteriors are soldered after the printing. Yes, they are, Ruben. When you print a PCB, I can get one.
I have one unprinted here. Do you have one? That's unassembled.
When you print a PCB, it's very raw, like what Gondo is showing you. It doesn't have any components on it. It's like a sheet of FR4 with nothing on it except the prints.
The traces. Yeah.
So that's how it looks.
Oh, I can show you. Yeah, you're showing my screen, right? So when you
Yes.
get the PCB from the manufacturer, it's going to look like this. There you go. See? This is how it's going to look. No components whatsoever. And you can, together with the PCB, you can order what we call an assembly service. The assembly service would be installing the SMD components, which would be these ones. In our case, we are using a THT USB Mini because it's easier to hand solder those. We'll probably hand solder these. But you can also use an SMD connector, and your fab will get that soldered if you also hire the assembly service. In our case, we will need to solder this ourselves, right? So that's pretty much the process.
Yeah, they don't do through hole, right?
No, they don't.
Did you?
I mean, they do, but they prefer not to because it sucks to do it. Doing through hole in a fab, they use what we call a solder bath.
Oh yeah,
They
I've seen that.
literally submerge the PCB in solder and bring it up, and hopefully everything that's THT soldered in. So yeah.
All right. Did you do that? Did you finish the C5?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. What's next?
And now the only thing that's left is the reset circuit.
Okay.
The reset circuit. So we have what I like to do with the reset circuit, since it's like an entity, like it's just a closed circuit. I like to place it far, far away from the MCU, and you can do it no problems at all.
Can I ask you something?
Circuit. What's that?
I've seen some PCBs that has the switch, the reset switch on the top of the PCB. Is that?
Yeah, there are some dudes that do this like on the top, so they put like a little peephole on the plate, so you can press this while you don't need to open to
The
crack
case,
the keyboard
yes.
open to press it, right?
Is that
you can
something?
use a pinprick or something to press it.
I was thinking, some people put it on the left of the spacebar switch. Do you think it's a bad idea? I think it can affect the sound. I don't know.
Not at all. I'm putting it right here because the reset pin that we're going to use is here.
Yes, let's do it. Let me put there as well.
So it will be a little bit easier to deal with. But then again, this one is not a delicate trace at all. You can put it pretty much anywhere you want.
So where are you putting it after? Oh, on the in between the two switches
in this
there, right?
blocker area here. Yep.
Put mine there. And you're putting it on the back, right?
I'm putting it in the same place as everyone. If you do, when you do both sides with components, the assembly service gets much more expensive.
Yeah.
So if you can, try to get all of your components to the same side.
Got it.
Of the PCB, okay?
Yeah.
So
unless you want to solder that one component yourself, which if you're doing that for a volume, it's not a great idea.
Oh, absolutely no. No, it's not.
So let me see, where did you put R1? No, you still didn't put it anywhere. R5? And R1. Okay, R1 on the top there. Then you did... Man, I'm way behind you. I have no idea.
I'm just doing it quick because then again, this guy here, you don't need to mind it at all. You can do it pretty much almost any way you want.
But I don't even know if I have the right components. Is C1 part of it, or is C1 supposed to be somewhere else?
C1 is a part of it. Yes, it is.
Okay, where did you put it?
I just put in the same blob.
Okay, so you have... Which one up there is C1?
C1, let me see. It's this guy here.
Ah, okay, I see. I want to try to do almost like what you did. Put it there. This guy. Okay, didn't route anything yet. Is the backside red or green? I never... Green, right?
Backside is green.
Yeah, so I have to flip a few components. Okay, so now X from here to... I'm lost.
Yep. So there it is.
Okay, so now you need to help me because I'm completely lost. Hold on.
Now you have the same thing that I do.
Okay, so now what do we need to route? We need to route this 5 volts to where?
Oh, leave the 5 volts alone because
Okay.
the 5 volts we can via it easily. It's already via'd on the other side, so we'll take the 5 volts from the other side.
And what about the resistor here? Where does this guy go? This 10K
Let's
resistor.
see. Oh, I believe your schematic is wrong.
It is? Okay. That's why I was having
This
a
is
lot.
how it's supposed to look like. It should look like at least.
So I see we have something that this is disconnected, right? Or is it?
Yeah. It's disconnected.
There we go. So let me
To
save.
place a junction, you press
Oh,
J?
I moved it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I moved it and it
Awesome.
created the junction. Let's
Okay.
go back there. Oh, hold on. Then we need to save and then bring the stuff over again and then close. So now, yeah, now it says RST. So now we connect
There
it
you
here.
go.
And this guy here goes where? There? Oh, hold on. Where does this go? R5, bed 2. Is this wrong on the schematic as well?
Yeah, it's wrong on the schematic. Take a look at mine. I believe that yours is weirdly ready connected, I guess.
Yeah, same thing. It's disconnected. And then ground here is also disconnected.
Yeah, but the schematic is wrong. The C1 should go to ground.
C1 should go to ground. Oh, I think we changed this and I forgot to... Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this I have it on my screen right now. This is what it should look like.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix mine. Hold on.
Mhm.
Deleting that. Deleting this. Let me move this ground over here. And then R5. Yeah, I remember we changed this, and I think I may have not saved it correctly. So this goes there. And then let me delete this guy. And then let me copy this ground over here. Just try to delete this guy. Hold on. So now does mine look like yours? So your R5 is also 100 and not 130? 100. C1 is 100 nanofarads. Mine was different.
Yeah, there was. I don't remember why exactly, but we should take a look into that.
R1 10K, and I think everything else is correct. If I'm, can you just do a final check here? I think I got it. I got everything. Does it look correct?
Yep, looks perfect.
Okay, let's go back here. Let me save and reload. Close. Okay, so now this should go here. Good. This should also go here. This there. Ground with ground. Okay, do I route ground and 5V now, or do I wait?
First ground. Try routing ground. Remember that the place that you have ground is around the MCU, so you'll have to drag ground all over.
Oh, I have a 40%.
But don't get that from the crystal. Remember that
yes, I do.
Get
I
from
do.
or to the crystal, so
Yes.
get it somewhere else.
Can I
Try
get
that.
from a capacitor?
Yeah, perfect. From a cap is awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Elithori is following.
Oh, thank you, Elitori. And sorry for not paying a lot of attention.
Mr. Subway, man, did I set myself up for a meme there, didn't I?
You did. Okay, so ground is set, apparently. So I'm just wondering if... I think it's fine. Yeah, I think we got ground going. Now, should we do 5 votes?
Now we should do 5 volts. Now 5 volts is kind of tricky in the sense that if you take a look at the MCU, we got 5 volts incoming from the front copper part, right? So we just via it out. What
Yes.
I'm going to do is this.
Let me see, watch you do it, and then I'll do it. No vias? No vias needed.
Vias, yep. Then
Oh,
we
you do need a
connect.
via. I see.
That's it.
Let me try to emulate what you just did. Hold on. So you basically grabbed... hold on. You basically grabbed 5 volts from, like, here. You dragged it all the way. Then you... Oh, I have one small problem, but I can avoid that. Here.
Good afternoon, my friend. Zunin Cheiroso. I think that's the...
Yeah, he comes
Juninho
from
Cheiroso?
the... Yeah, he's Sunin Cheiroso. He's from the Código Falado stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, welcome, my friend.
Awesome, welcome, dude.
And I think we are... Oh, look what I did, Gondo. Is this good enough? I got from the same place, and I
That
avoided...
was perfect.
Yeah, I avoided
Awesome.
any 90%, 45%.
Awesome.
No, 90 degrees, that's what I meant. Okay, what is next? Or if there is a next.
Well, next is basically connecting columns
Oh, yeah.
and rows.
Quick question for you. We've been doing this for an hour and a half. I know you have lunch. Do you want to finish this everything today, or do you want to stop, have lunch, and...
Can we do it in a later one? Because this will take
okay.
some thinking out.
Yeah, let's
take a little
try
bit.
to aim either for tomorrow or Monday. I'm fine with that.
Awesome. Can you show them my screen just so you can show how
Oh,
it looks
absolutely.
already?
I thought I was already. Hey, Lena likes thick. Welcome.
Lena likes it thick. So this is what we have from now, and it looks like a keyboard PCB already.
It does,
it
man.
did
I'm
before, but yeah,
impressed.
now it looks like a keyboard PCB. Now, what we have left is connecting rows and columns and eye candy, logos,
That's
putting
important.
stuff around, names, and that kind of thing. And that's pretty much it.
Man, thank you so much for all the
So
help.
I think that what we'll need to do is, I think that in the next stream we will do the final MCU stuff, connecting rows and columns, And then on a second one from now, we will make the release. So exporting Gerbers, exporting bill of materials, exporting that kind of stuff, and
There is
marketing it.
one extra thing that I need to learn how to do from you is FR4 plates. Are you up for that?
Okay, we can do it. I did it on a stream already, yes,
You
but I
did
don't
it.
think I have
I'm
the
gonna watch
key
it.
for it. But we can do whenever. Yeah.
No, send me a link. I'm gonna learn that.
No, I think it's not there anymore.
Okay. All
I don't
right.
think I have.
Hey Gondo, go enjoy your 34 Subway subs, the 34 foot long subs. I hope
Thank you very much.
you get very drunk tonight because you deserve it. And I'll see you on Discord. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Just show your face. Stop sharing so people can see you say goodbye. Yeah, let me go. All right. Thank you so much. We're approaching the end. I can see the end of it.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like a PCB, right?
It does, man.
Amazing.
It's impressive.
It's very fulfilling when you look at it and say, yeah, that's
That
people.
looks like a PCB, and the vias and the small details. That's awesome. Thank you so
It
much,
is nice.
man. Have a nice lunch. Everybody
Thank
in
you, my
chat,
friend. Thank you, guys.
thank you for staying all the way to here to now. And I'll see you guys, if not tomorrow, Monday. I'll talk to Gondo about the next episode.
Monday. Tomorrow I'll be completely shit-faced.
Oh yeah, that's deserved, by the way.
So yeah, I will be completely non-functional tomorrow. So yeah.
All right, sounds good. See you guys later. Thanks everybody. Bye now.